guys doing, man? Shout out to everybody that's coming on the live, man. Shout out to everybody. I am overlate. I'm extremely late. Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You see this guy right here on the screen, man? He's the reason why I'm late. Mark the Mentor, man. I'm telling you. Shout out to Mark the Mentor. Shout out to everybody that's dropping in, man. Hit the like button. We're going to talk about this interview he has last night with a guy from the channel, and it went south. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Share the video. I'm going to be talking about this in a minute, and this is why Sunday we go over this right here. He did not get the memo, right? He did not get the memo. So, too bad. He did not get the memo, you know what I mean? He didn't get a memo, guys. This is what we're talking about, man. He did not get a memo. All right. So we're gonna talk about this today, where he was on Martin Mentor. And if you guys missed the live yesterday, go and watch the channel. Go and check it out. Check out what's going on. I see Vernon in the building. I see Daniel. I see In the Walk, man. Shout out to everybody. I see Jay is in the building. I see C Express. Shout out to you. I see Axel is in the building, man. Axel is in the building. Shout out to Axel. I see Mark Brown. All right, man. We're going to get to CDA CEO, man. We see you in the building. Shout out to you, man. And of course, what I get to understand these days is that anytime you do a live, got these content creators just lurking around. They're like my drone. Do you guys know that I got a drone? I got a drone. DJI. They're like a drone, Shout out to Interstate's crew and Corey. Shout out to you guys. And I'm going to be talking about what's going on today, man. Shout out to you guys. If you guys joined the live Sunday, man, that I did, I put it on private. Because, again, when we drop certain content, we want to make it exclusively for the people. But I want to go into this, and I want to show you what we talk about Sunday. Let me fix my little screen. I want to show you what we talk about Sunday. You guys going to see what happened on this live. All right. This is what Mark called a box trucker. You don't want to be a box trucker, guys. You want to be a businessman, not a box trucker. This is what a box trucker look like. Remember that live? Let's take a look at this.
I don't have a company. I'm just an employee.
Let me turn it up.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I remember when my CPA, when he did my first articles, right? And I noticed that he put president as the principal. President, my name, president. Boom. And I'm like, and I'm supposed to be the CEO. He said, no, you never want to be the CEO. Always be the president. You don't even want to be the CEO. For what? To have a title? Why you want? No, the president. You don't even want to be the CEO. You do not want to be the chief executive officer. President. Fine. Leave it at that. Who cares? So your business card can say CEO? Owner?
And it's funny because in the state of Pennsylvania, now check this out, and this is important what Mark said yesterday about title and that. People crave title. I see Curtis is in the building. Shout out to Curtis. In the state of Pennsylvania, right? If you start a business, and let's say you and your spouse is on the article of organization, the state of Pennsylvania does not recognize. They don't put a title. They don't say you better than the second person. There's no 50-50 in Pennsylvania. When you guys apply, y'all got the same responsibility. You get what I'm saying? So when people apply, they're like, okay, you get 50 and you 20, 30 and 7 something, 70, whatever. They they don't do that in Pennsylvania. When you apply, both of y'all got equal responsibility. So this is what he's talking about. Now, being a certain title in a business is important, like what he's saying. But with the age of the internet, I guess people just it, I think the new thing now, the new title now is just get a LLC. That's the new thing. They don't really care about the owner, president. It's like the new thing is I got a LLC. That's the most important thing. This is why this guy was saying last night, and you'll see, he was like, I'm the business. Because they get that from the internet. Get a LLC. And they think once you get a LLC, that's it.
I don't care about that. Only thing I care about is what's in my bank.
Right.
And when I say in my bank, I'm just saying that to get the point across. I don't even keep money in the bank. As far as savings is concerned, checking, yeah. I'm protected any which way. I don't care about titles. I don't care about, man, that's Mark. He no, no. For years, people thought my moving company was owned by a white man. Why? Because everything is always marketed that way. And I did that purposely.
It's funny Mark said that because and this goes back to years of being in business, and this is what I was trying to explain to Mark, what I explained to him on the Monday Night Wise Man, when I was saying that back in the days people were more loyal and it was a whole different era. But back then, even when you just the service that you provide, people would believe that the company was owned by somebody else. Why? Because it's not normal for they don't the expectation of a black person running a successful business, they don't see it in us doing it and doing it the way that we do it. Nowadays you don't have that. But back then, when they talk to you when you go into these meetings, they're like, oh, so you the owner of oh, how many truck you got? Oh, how much cargo van you got? You know what I mean? I remember when I first met Steve Levine, the owner of Eastern Connection, and the way my name was echoing through the warehouse of the time and the type of job that I was doing, and I would always be covering for the company. He couldn't believe that when he met me the first time, that I was this small Jamaican dude that killing it. You get what I'm saying? And the company that we went through, because they have a big company that we get the vans from back then, where you know I forgot the name. They're out of Ohio. But when time come, I remember the first set of vehicle I get, that man put his name down. His name was put down to make sure that I get any amount of vehicle that I talk about it on my channel all the time. He co-signed. He put his name down and tell the guy in Ohio, any amount of vehicle this man need, you put it down, no question asked. Just because the way I was working. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. But let's speed it up. Let me see it.
So no, you don't want to
see.
get rich. That shouldn't be the first thing on your mind. The first thing on your mind outside of getting rich, get getting rich out of your mind. Don't even think about that. You know what you should be thinking about? Is building a successful company. If you focus on building a successful company, then everything else will come behind that.
Guys, hit the like button. You come in the live. Hit the like button, please, guys. Hit the like button. All right. We got 19 likes. We got 32 people watching. Hit the like button. All right. We're coming up to the part where, we're going to get into it.
If you focus on getting rich, then You focusing on the wrong thing. You should focus on building a successful company. If you focus on building a successful company, you will be rewarded. Everything else will come behind that. What's a part of building wealth? What's a part of building wealth? Hit the link. Hit the link. What's a part of building wealth? What's a part of building wealth? Man, who you been listening to? who who you been listening to? Hit the link, man. I just dropped it. What's a part of building wealth? There go the link. Hit the link, man. Hit the link, man.
Shout out to Paul coming on in, Paul Big Herm.
That freedom.
Freedom Academy.
Chill. Chill out, Mark. Chill out, Mark. There go the link, man.
Jay said that Mark need to lay low.
There go the link, man. Hit the link.
So this is where this guy comes on and it gets very interested and we're gonna see what happened.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull you up.
Here he goes.
Yo,
Man,
what up?
you going crazy. What's happening?
Man, I ain't going crazy, man. Man, what you man? Who
Yeah,
you been
cause
listening to out here,
first,
man? These streets, man.
first y'all going crazy, man. Y'all can't be doing my boy Vic like that.
Man, we ain't do Vic like nothing.
Y'all can't
Listen,
be doing my mans like that, man. He
I
ain't
like
no
Vic.
bad guy. He
Man,
is
I
not a
like
bad
Vic.
guy, man.
So this is the part that get interested. It's fascinating to me that, everybody defended Big Vic. It's always people coming to his rescue. We got this girl come on the show Sunday night. She was defending Vic. We have E-Dub who went in Vic live and was telling Vic that he went to bat for him and a whole bunch of stuff. The loyalty that these people give Big Vic, it's just beyond me. Now, I know why they give him that loyalty is because he sells lollipop. You get what I'm saying? He preys on people emotion. See, I'm the dude that's going to tell you that I'm the dude that's going to call you out. And I told you guys all the time, people that's going to finesse you and scam you and tell you, the stuff that is going to make you not make you successful, they're not going to offend you. They'll never say anything that offend you. I'm telling you, their tongue will never cause an offense. You see what I'm saying? I'm calling you Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm telling you you're lazy. I'm telling you your wife going to leave you. I'm telling you that you ain't going to drive a box truck, but you'll drive a car. I'm going ripping into you. You get what I'm saying? But if you watch these other content creator, they're always selling pacifiers, sucking on a lollipop because guess what? These guys, because they're so focused on getting their money, they're careful not to offend you. You got Mark going over there and he's like, yeah, go get your money from these content creators. So it just amazed me how the people that deceive these people get the highest praise that you can ever think of. The highest praise. And this is the main indication you can tell, you know what I mean, that these guys it's crazy. It's like you gotta lie. You gotta lie to people. Cause listen to what he praises Vic, but listen to the stuff that's gonna come out.
I
of
like
his
Vic. Let me tell you.
Going crazy.
Go ahead, man. This is what I'm saying. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. So,
All right.
So I didn't know you put me on game with the president stuff.
Okay.
With the president stuff you was talking about, you put me on game. I didn't know about that. But when I be saying like get rich and be wealthy, that's what I mean by putting everything into the company. Like I'm trying to get more trucks and shit for the company. So I know exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like I'm trying to get rich and splurge. No, I mean like I'm trying to build the company, but I'm trying to invest in the other things too.
Okay.
See what
Like
I'm
what?
saying?
Like what?
Well, I'm
See, this is where you can tell he's just talking, because when you tell somebody, "Oh, I'm trying to invest in other stuff. I'm trying to build a company, but I'm trying to invest in other stuff," you should be ready. Like, yeah, man, I'm looking into stocks. You know, I might open a local store to see if I can put some money there. Whatever it is, it should be coming out fluent. You get what I'm saying? And then you on the internet where now you have over 100 people looking at you. You got to be on top of your game. It's like people watching you and they're like, okay, let's see if this guy know what he's talking about. Because the moment you go on that screen and you sit in front of the viewers, judgment start. You get what I'm saying?
trying to. That's why I'm trying to figure out what the market finna do, so I can see what I could. What you mean invested in other things?
See, then he explained. He hear the question, explain. He explained that he's watching the market. Then he asks the question back. So clearly he doesn't know what he's just making up stuff as he go, and this is
Well, if you
crazy.
building your, so here's the thing. You building your trucking business right now, right?
Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Come on in. We got 40 people in here. We got 23 likes, man. Hit the like button, all right? Hit the like button.
Right.
So it's going to be kind of hard to, it's just like me. I was getting started in 2010 when the housing market collapsed, right? So I wasn't cash flow to the point that that opportunity that presented itself at that time, I didn't have the capital because I was starting a business and I was pouring into that business. So I had to sacrifice that to build the company now. Now I'm in the position, right? So if you're in the beginning, the infancy stages of building a trucking company, your focus should be building on a trucking company. You're only 30. Other opportunities are going to come, right? So with everything that's going on now, that's where your focus should be. Now, if you have a little money left over after you know what I'm saying, cover all your expenses for your business, you pay yourself, and after you pay yourself and you take care of your personal business, whatever you have left, if you want to put that into the market or something like that and take
Right.
those risks, or you can take the money that you have left over and reinvest that back into the business.
The company.
You can do
Right.
you can do that.
Shout
You
out
can
to
do that
Jay.
by decreasing your living.
Hey, hey, James, you said that trucking guru should add it to this list? Oh, man, trucking. Hey, James, you said that trucking guru should add to this list? All right, we're going to put it at number 8. Guys, number 8, get you a trucking guru. Oh, man. Y'all crazy.
I don't know what your personal living. I don't know if you have kids. I don't know if you
Right.
single living on your own. You know what I'm saying? But if
No,
let's say
kids. I got
you got kids,
You're
all
right.
right. So
So we got it right. Right.
So
That's why I'm asking what the market is doing, because so like that's why I ain't like on no weird shit. That's why I'm gonna coming at you or nothing. I be really asking questions because I be trying to soak up game. I know you know what you talking. Like I know I ain't here to say Vic don't know what he talking about. My nigga put me through the door. I ain't gonna lie. He taught me. I ain't gonna lie. Vic, so I see what y'all be saying, like it's when he be doing his little commercial, whatever that is, the little skit things, the little with the little all the extra shit. I get what y'all saying, but at the end of the day, though, if you really spend that bread with him, he ain't gonna leave you out there hanging on my mama, and he gonna teach you the sauce. I just like learning the sauce from everybody's angle, because there's I can tell that there's things that you know, or things that you know.
You hear what he just said a while ago? I don't know if you guys catch it. Hear what he said? He said that if you spend money with Vic, he's really gonna let you know he's really gonna teach you the sauce. You see what I'm saying? So again, getting information from these guys is based on how much money you're willing to spend. You see what I'm saying? How much money you're willing to spend is gonna give you the information that you need. You're talking about a 2 years experience of information. You know what I mean? And it's I find it ironic. Oh, Vic talk about partial. Vic talk about OTR. He talks about live stream and all of that. Vic just did a poll where 45% of the people in the poll told him to do Amazon. They told him to stick to Amazon. Why? Because he's better at Amazon. He's not better at talking about partial. He's not better at talking about OTR. He's horrible at doing live stream at this point. Horrible. You get what I'm saying? Because it's exposing to so many issues and the experience that he has coming out. I mean, he does a live stream and the calculation of the cost per mile is bad. You get what I'm saying? So again, it's just showing you over and over that people are paying their money to people that can't elevate them, but they'll come on the internet and they'll talk and proclaim to defend these people. Hardcore. Like that sexy girl trucker, Sexy Bee Trucking, she came on the live and then telling me that I was doing too much. Yeah, you're doing too much, Kirk. And I'm like, what do you mean? I asked her, I said, do you know Vic? Do you get mentorship from Vic? Nah, I don't do that. So why are you going so hard? Do you have some type of, nah, I don't deal with married man, I'm a single girl, blah, blah, blah. Then why are you doing so much? It's crazy to me how people just go hardcore for these people. You get what I'm saying? But hey, man, this is the result.
I'm not saying that he don't know, but you willing to share or you willing to put a different perspective on it. Mm-hmm. So I like to see everybody's perspective because I'm trying to be great.
And this is the shit that pisses me off because they will pay somebody that don't know anything and then come over your live and then they'll lose money. This is what we talk about all the time. They'll go over there and they'll spend money with Trucking Out the Fox, Big Vic. They'll spend money with all these other content creators, lose their money, and then come over here and talk trash in our live. Yeah, the trucking market is trash. Yeah, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I sold my truck because this was bullshit. And these are the type of people that talk like that. You get what I'm saying?
I got kids to feed, brother. So that's why I said I really feel like you could do 100 G's in the market. And like you said, I know it's going to cost money to get it. But
when you say market, you talking about the trucking market?
Right. The box truck market.
And you talking about gross or net?
I'm talking about gross. But I'm saying when you gross the 100 G's, as long as you keep your expenses down, you should be able to keep 40, 50 of that.
Do you rent or do you own?
We finance one. We finna buy another one now.
Okay, so you got a truck right now. You finance it, right? You already up in operation and you running, right?
Right.
You running the truck or you got to drive in there?
No, me and my brother together.
So you on the road right now?
We about to be. We run 3 weeks straight.
How many? How long you been running?
Probably like 2 months.
2 months. All right. What was your first month?
First
no,
month
we finna break it down. I'm giving you a free coaching session right now.
Right. No, I'm keeping it a buck with you. So our first month was like in middle September.
Okay. And how much you make? What was your first month?
Our first month. See, I had to go back and look. I don't want to get on the internet and be capping y'all. It wasn't ugly, but it wasn't pretty.
Guys. Guys. Didn't have one of this. Wasn't keeping the track.
That shit with the fucking insurance. So how it caught us up was we was having to come out of pocket for real at first. See what I'm saying? So
he's upset that he had to spend a month wait for his authority to get approved so he can be able to start booking load. This is why we tell you guys all the time. Coming in the trucking business is expensive. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This man couldn't even afford a month. Go back and watch my live when I was paying for a truck for almost 6 months, park in a parking lot. I was making payments every month for 6 months. God damn, I should have did something with that because this is what we talk about. He couldn't afford to wait a month. Go watch a video when I went and show you guys me picking up my truck and it was there for almost 6 months, and I had to make the payment. He couldn't afford, and I wasn't making no money from that truck. $0. That truck didn't have a driver. It wasn't being repaired. I was waiting on Morgan to put a box on it while I had a chassis sitting down, making monthly payment, truck payment, and insurance. This is why we told you guys this thing is not cheap. Crazy.
Technically, but we wasn't negative. You see what I'm saying? Because we had to come out our pocket for them first bills. How their insurance did us.
See what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? How
Sort of
we see what you're saying.
How I set my MC up and shit. It was like we had to pay the insurance, but then we had to wait for the shit to go active, and it was like a whole month.
Look how angry he is. Yeah, we got to pay the insurance, and then we got to wait a whole month. I had a truck sit for almost 6 months. Nobody hear me complain on the internet. I never come and say, guys, you know, this is bullshit. Morgan is the worst company in the world. Gas is high, and I'm paying for a truck over here, and I'm paying insurance. This is horrible. You never hear me talk like that. But this guy couldn't even afford his first month of insurance and truck payment without having an income. And this is why we tell you this shit, it's expensive. It's not cheap. But see, them content creator that put you on game, which is the box truck game. See, Mark said something just now before it fully come out of his mouth. But watch what he was going to say. He was going to say, yeah, when we put our money up to get in the game. So if it's a game, why are you complaining when you're getting played by not having the authority active? This is why we talk about this stuff all the time.
We have missed out on. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this: what's your cost per mile?
Like $1.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no like. Ain't no like. What's your cost per mile?
It's like one.
You don't know it. See, that's.
Uh-oh.
So your cost per mile $1.14. Because first you said like $1, then you said $1.14.
No, that's with the gas though.
No.
Guys, listen to this guy.
Listen. All right, check this out.
Could y'all check off the list right here? Could y'all just check off the list while he's talking? Just look at the list.
So let's say $3,000 for your.
Let's look at his insurance. His insurance is 14.
Yes.
Average. That's what I'm saying.
At least 5.
So you making
average. If you're trying to make $20,000 a month, you're averaging $5,000 a week. Average. Projected monthly income. Average. Can't make this up. You can't make it up.
I had to tell you the secret sauce behind closed doors.
You got to tell a secret sauce. You notice the Eater Experience guys that always have something that we guys who out here don't have? I wonder what he got that we don't got. Because he don't even know his cost per mile. This is crazy. This guy don't even know his cost per mile, but he got a secret sauce.
You know what I'm saying? I can't say it a lot. You probably know it, but I can't.
You must be taking some weed from out of Chicago, bring it over to Jersey, man. Just tell us on the internet, bro. Just say it. I'm not telling you how much money I make because some of the money is weed money, Mark.
Don't let the world know it. I pay too much.
I pick up a 2 pallet of cocaine coming from Illinois to Jersey, and they pay me $25K, bro. Just say it. You see what I'm saying? Crazy.
But yeah, we making at least 5.
You know who like to use that secret sauce stuff too? Trucking out the fox. Yeah, I'm going to tell her the secret sauce. Yeah, I'm going to tell her the sauce. Yeah, call me. I'll let you get the sauce.
Up and running.
Now, you know you're talking to me now, right?
Yeah.
How much you spending on fuel a week?
I don't know.
It's eating us. I ain't gonna lie.
How much? Average.
Take a look. It's a box truck. Tell us. See how
Of
much
fuel.
gas is it? This is a box truck, sir.
And eating, sleeping, all of that. You see what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
now everything that you was saying.
Eating, dining, and entertaining. Is it 450, 480?
Where the money being made at? Because I think it's more than 50%. I think your
It's a
costs are
little,
more than
it's
50%.
a little bit more, but it ain't really. It just depends how sweet your loads be that week. You see what I'm saying?
That's fine about your lows, but your gross is your gross. If you grossing 5,000, I don't care how sweet the lows is. 5,000 is 5,000.
Exactly.
So
Right. Right.
so you having
So
an
you
issue
saying what is that as profit? And I'm telling
What
you,
I'm
it'd be
telling
like,
you,
You guys, we got 35 people 37 people in the like, man. We got 10 people that need to hit the like button. We got 5 YouTubers that watching, but that's cool. We need 5 people to hit the likes, man. All right, we got the top 5 YouTubers. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the live, man. But hit the like button. All right, hit the like button.
what I'm telling you is your cost per mile ain't $1.14. I don't need to do a deep dive analysis, and I can bet. I'm willing to bet. I can do a deep. I hear what you're saying.
With the formula that was given to me.
Who gave you
I
the
put it
formula?
together. Come on, man. We ain't gonna,
We give the formula for free, and this guy is withholding the formula. Sunday we drop the link, man. We drop the line, man. We talk about this whole entire thing, bro. We give the formula for free. Oh my God. We drop a list of how to get the Porsche. We drop a list of how to run the truck. We even talk about the type of truck that's going to make you that kind of money. And we talk about knowing the dimension. But this guy's withholding the sauce, man. Come on, guys, man. You think we should continue reviewing this or just leave this guy alone, man? We think we should do that,
do
man.
that on this line,
Who gave you the formula? Come on, let's keep it funky.
Who gave me the formula? My
Bro.
man's. Big bro gave me the formula.
Let's do your cost per mile real quick. But we can't do your cost per mile
Big
because
Vic, give him
your
the
books ain't
formula.
right.
How my books ain't right?
Big Vic. Give me a call, man. Send me an email, Vic. We need to talk, man. Let me drop my email in the chat, man. Hey, anyone of Vic support over here, like Daniel G, trucking out the Fox, you know what I mean? Anyone a big Vic supporter, man. Tell Vic I want to reach out to him, man. We gotta sit down and have a discussion with Vicky. Hey Vic, man. Email me, man. I need to talk to you, man. I need to give you a deep dive consultation, man. For free.
What's your margin?
What you mean by that?
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Teach me something there.
I keep telling you.
Okay.
Hey, listen to this.
Your
Listen.
insurance.
Listen to
Sleeping,
this.
all of that. You see
Okay,
what I'm
so
saying?
now everything that you were saying, which I don't think you fully 100. Come on, let's keep it one. Let's keep it
Listen to
funky.
this.
Who gave me the formula? My
Bro.
man's. Big bro gave me the formula.
Let's do your cost per mile real quick. But we can't do your cost per mile because your books ain't right.
How my books ain't right?
What's your margin?
What you
Uh-oh.
mean by that?
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Well, see, teach me something there.
I keep
Uh-oh.
telling you.
Okay.
I keep.
Talk to me, talk to me quick. Yo.
You running a business, right?
Right,
I asked you what's your margin.
right,
You said I don't know. Not matter of fact, you didn't even say I don't know. You said what's that?
right.
That means you don't know what you're making.
Yeah, I do. I can tell you what
No,
the
you don't.
profit was.
I just asked you what your margin was.
I just don't know what the word margin means.
Okay, so what's your profit?
We make about 20, anywhere from 25 to like 23, 32 on a good week, on the high end.
Net?
Yeah, that's the profit.
And that's okay. All right, let's stop there. All right. That's after you pay what?
for fuel.
And what else?
See, take a look at this right here. This is why this is important, because if and this is what Mark was trying to explain to him, and this is the academy that he goes, and they don't teach him this thing, right? If your income is, if your gross is 20,000, right? If your gross is 20,000 and you take out your gas, your keep trucking, your insurance, all that expense, it says right here, total expense for the month is going to be $10,703, right? That means your income, which is your profit for that month, is going to be $9,297, right? This is what this sheet is, and I try to find my next thing that I have that goes with this, but I just put these, I just put this together just to give you guys an idea, right? But I have a next sheet that goes into that separate everything, but I can't find it. But I just want you guys to see what this is what Mark was trying to ask him and explaining to him, and he didn't understand this. You get what I'm saying? Cost per mile is $1.67. He didn't have that. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm coming out here with a projected income of 20,000, and he's saying that he's making, he don't know how much he's making, but let's just say he said that he's profiting $2,300, right? Then if you have a projected income which is $5,000 a week times 4 would be 20, then when you take out all your insurance and all of that stuff, which would be 10,000 and change and all the other expense, right? Then you should be able to explain this like ASAP. Like, it's not technical. But people don't have that. And then they're paying these people to mentor them. And they actually in an academy. I need to create an academy tonight, man. I'm going to do this after this live.
What else?
I should call it Chuck Kirky Fresh Partial Academy. I think I might call it that, man. This is crazy.
Food.
What else?
See, showers be coming for free and shit when you go to Love.
But don't forget to add your fixed costs, your insurance.
That's
your truck note.
I do that per the mile. So I got truck stop. So I got truck stop, boss. Truck stop tell you the gas per mile.
Listen.
So they'll tell you like this load is 75 cents per mile, 80% per mile. So I'll take that 34 cent and put that with that. You see what I'm saying?
So check this out. So
that's I know
that 23.24 that you saying is take home, that's not including your insurance and your truck note, right? That's what you're saying, right? That 2,400, you're not including that in there, right?
That's just all depends on how you look at it.
It's not
okay,
included.
I'm supposed to look
it's
at
not included because if you spend that much money already in 50%, if 50% was spent to generate 2,300, if 20, call it another 50%. If you use 50% of an income to generate a next 50%, right? But then you only pay the cost of, let's say, 50%, what it costs to generate that type of money, then you have to go in and it's not there. You still gotta add the balance of to complete the other 50% to complete the full payment. So in other words, if you're buying gas, if you're buying gas, he just said that he shower, all of that stuff, and if you make 20,000 but you only spend $7,000 in expense, you still got to pay for insurance and truck payment, which would bring you up to the $10,000. That's what the man was trying to ask him. That's the part he never get. So again, you have another person who try to wiggle their way out of explaining what they don't have. And he's in an academy. He's in an academy that was paying man, listen, man.
Because I'm saying this, brother.
What you saying? I'm listening.
When you take that 3 racks,
yes,
right? You times it by 12, then you divide it by the 100K.
What are you talking about, bro?
That's how you get your
bro. Who told you that, bro?
All right,
bro, let me explain. Go get your money back. Go get your money back. Go get your money back. Listen to me.
Go call your credit card company and tell them that you need to file a fraud dispute, man. Tell him you need to file a fraud dispute. Tell him that you need your money back. Call your bank and tell him you need the money back. You put in a claim for fraud. There was an unauthorized charge that you don't know about. You know what I mean? Somebody stole your card. You know, tell them that your card was used over out of the state because you're not from North Carolina. You from argue with them. I would argue with them, man. I'm from Wisconsin. Who I know in man. I will fight to get my money back, man. I don't care. And if you're on a payment plan, you better come off. You better come off, man, because y'all are crazy.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's when I'll put 10 racks up. That's wrong.
That's crazy.
Listen to what you just said, bro. You said, man, I said, all right, what about your insurance and your truck note? You said, nah. What you mean, no?
It depends because I can't understand how you looking at your cost per mile.
It's no way. Listen.
I told you what my understanding is.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat over there with Mark.
Like
look at the background, guys. Look at the people in the chat that was over there. They're just dying. They're just they're just dying because they can't believe what they're watching in front of their eyes, man. It's crazy.
I'm not playing the game. I'm keeping it a buck with you.
Okay, so tell me why.
I'm keeping it a buck with you.
How did I mess up?
The whole thing is wrong.
You don't have this.
Where did you learn this?
You don't have that. That's what's wrong. You don't have that. You don't have this. You don't have this.
Annual miles, 100K.
Where'd you come up with that?
I just told you, brother. I got a formula.
Okay, so.
Uh-oh.
What does the 100,000 represent?
The basically the miles that you would run in a year.
That you would run? How do you know you're gonna run 100,000 miles?
Exactly.
Why would you base your cost per mile on an estimate of what you could, a hypothesis?
Exactly. CEO. Exactly. Crazy.
So once again,
so I would take what I did for what I did so far and multiply.
All right, let's break this down. I'm gonna help you out. What does the 100,000 represent? Let's start there.
That's the miles you would run a year. But I see what you're saying. So instead of going off of a hypothesis, I would look at what I just did. And
let me show you something.
I'm gonna show you something.
I'm gonna show you something because you must have came in late.
This is crazy.
We talked about this earlier. That equation you got is 1,000% wrong. To the 1,000th power. 100,000. You coming up with a hypothesis number. That means that's not your cost per mile. Your cost per mile is going to be based on a real number.
It's crazy, but I'm a call it quits right here, man, because I gotta do my testimony on Mark the Mentor channel. But I just wanted to highlight this right here. I'm gonna be previewing this back and the rise and the fall of the backstroke game, or I might just leave it alone and just move on because it's clear that a lot of people don't know what's going on out here, and this is a perfect example of what we're talking about, guys. This right here is when you come into business and you don't get the correct information. You don't have these things put in place. You get what I'm saying? We talk about this Sunday. Location, radius, strategy. This guy have no strategy. How to choose an execution and have the right approach. He doesn't have that. Clearly, he's going to be a bad service provider. You get what I'm saying? He has no experience at all, right? And the expense and profit, he has no idea. And look what number 7 is. He has a team. He has a brother. You get what I'm saying? He has a brother. So this is exactly what we were talking about Sunday. If you got a team, what did I say? If you got a team, you got to make sure that you and your team work together to make the business profitable. You understand? And so these guys come out here, they're running around in this 26-foot box truck and semi, and this is why they're not making no money. This is why when they come out here, they don't make any money. and then they pay these internet guru, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna watch a little bit more, let Mark explain to him and show him, you know what I mean, what he's gonna show him, and then we gonna chop it up, man. But this is crazy.
Oh,
All right.
man. What was the link? Hold on. What
So
was the link?
let me see. Mark gonna find it right here.
Hold on, bro.
And this is
Yeah,
another thing
funny. I didn't even look at the comments.
with these new
Man, don't look at the comments, bro.
He said,
Don't.
"Damn, Vic."
the comments was
Damn.
going in,
Don't-
man.
don't- I'm not. Ain't nobody here. See, here's the thing.
People
bro.
say, "Damn,
And-
Vic."
Listen. Damn, you finna make me pull this video. Let's look at it like this, bro. You got you just named out some of your variable expenses. All right. So once you take your variable expenses out, that's how you determine how much you made for the week, right? That's what you've been determining how much you made for the week, right?
So I just did that little. Basically, I mean, we know. So like,
Okay.
I go talk to my internet, but you know, I come from the street, so I take
I-
what I know I'm gonna make and how much it's cost to make and what I gotta pay. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But let me give you the right way, because you said you was taught this, but that's wrong. So I need you to just yes or no. All those costs that you said, once you deduct that, fuel, showers, food, hotels, this, that, and the third, once you pay for all that, whatever's left, that's what you considering what you made for the week, right?
Right.
All right. Yes or no? You're not including your insurance and your truck note in that, right?
I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. Yes or no? No, right?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
But I'm including. But when I
Ain't
when I look at
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you answer, but it ain't no but though. I'm gonna let you talk, but it ain't no but. It ain't, bro.
I know. I'm listening.
Hey, 5-Star Logistics said this guy pays for false gems. Oh man, I'm telling you, man, this guy. Oh man, it's crazy. It just listen. Let me say this, man. It's fascinating to me how people would come on here, and they would just let these people pretty much, you know what? Let me see if I can find this thing, man. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me see if I can. Where is this thing at? Let me see if I can find this. I want to show you this, man. Let me share my screen with you, man. Hold on a minute. Let me show you the problem. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this. Where's the sound at? This was the live that he was talking about. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Maybe not this one. Let me go down. Let me see if it's this. No, that's not it. For some reason, I'm not getting the sound, but I wanted to show you guys where you get that information from. See what I'm saying? This was a live stream, right? And this was him in the live stream. Let me see if I get the sound. Yeah, I'm not getting the sound from this one. But this is a live stream that this where he get that 100-mile radius, 100 100,000-mile radius to do your cost per mile. That was a live that Big Vic did on Saturday. This is where he get that stuff from. The same Sunday, when I posted my live, is the same Sunday that Vic went live. You get what I'm saying? And what did I do on my live? I show you guys your cost per mile. I show you guys the partial strategy that I use. I explain about the box truck that I have. I talk about the dimension that you guys need to measure. When I was doing all of this, Vic was telling people that they need to put 100,000 mile to divide to get your cost per mile. I was talking about the breakdown of the partial. It was all done on Sunday. You see what I'm saying? It was all done on Sunday. It was done on Sunday. This is what we're talking about. And this is why you got to be careful who you take information from.
I peep game, so I'm listening.
What's that? You bought the Box Truck Freedom Academy? That's what you bought?
Was that Vic shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that. That's my nigga.
See, he's, and this is what I don't like. He's acting like he don't know what Mark talking about. First he came on and said, yeah, you're going to stop talking about Vic like that. Then he says, I get the information from Big Bro. Then the man asks him if you get who you bought the economy from, Big Vic? Or where you, Big Vic? Yeah. It's like, bro, like.
Look.
All right, go ahead. I'm going to let you put your butt in there.
I'm telling you, man, if I was up last night, guys, I'm telling you, I fell asleep last night because I was literally tired, man. I was tired, right? If I was ever up last night and watching this, man, it would have been over. It would have been over, man. I'm telling you, it would have been a mess up there yesterday. You see what I'm saying? But thank God I wasn't there, man.
Go ahead.
Check it out. So
go ahead,
I'm looking at the what's the name, but I see what you're saying though. The formula to what you're saying, the formula is wrong. So I'm looking at it all wrong. Basically, you're saying I'm in this motherfucker looking at shit, and I don't even know what I'm looking at when I'm doing shit because of the formula I got is wrong, which is leading me to have my cost per mile. It's not right. I see what you're saying. So my profits are.
Axel want me to drop the link. Give me a minute, Axel. I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on a minute.
And you saying you positive. This is what you positive. You still got to pay your bills at the end of the month, right or wrong?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the equation that you've been operating is absolutely 100% positively wrong. There's no way that you're paying a truck note, $1,500 insurance, and your cost per mile is going to be $1.14. I knew that without even having to pull what I pulled out of you.
Right.
You talking about a cost per mile of someone who owns their truck outright. You're paying $1,500 a month. You're paying $3,000 just off 2 fixed costs alone. Exactly. How much is your ELD?
That's light. That's only like $80.
All right. So check this out. Based on what you told me.
So again.
All right. So check this out.
So if you go back and look at what we're talking about, hear what Mark says. He's paying $3,000. If you look at the insurance right here, this is $3,000. 7 and 3 is 10, right? So you got $3,077. Is ELD is $80. The ELD and this is $25. It's crazy. And this is what people do all day long in paying people.
So based off what you told me, and you've not included your fixed cost, you're spending 50% because you said you averaging about 5,000 a week. And you said you taking home about 23, which is really not what you taking home, right? And this is why you having an issue trying to figure out how to make money. That's 50% right there on variable costs right there. We haven't even added your fixed costs. So that's 50% right there.
That's exactly what I was trying to explain. If he's spending 50% on variable alone and then have a next 50%, which is his fixed cost, right? Then him having $2,300 he's pretty much, he's not making no money. He's not making no money. And then he doesn't know how is he running the truck. You know, clearly he's doing one pick, one drop. But then where is he going? You know, all of that stuff. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right.
And here's the kicker. You ready for the kicker?
Oh, man.
You ready for the kicker?
Come on.
You said you and your brother, right?
Right.
You ain't even paid yourself yet. That $2,300 that you, hold on, let me talk. That $2,300 that you think you made, that ain't even your money.
Exactly.
Now ask me who money. Now that's not even your money.
Right, but ain't nobody spending money out the company, right? Like we
came in
here ready. We knew this was gonna happen.
Listen, you want to be a businessman. You want to be a businessman, right?
Right.
Take that street shit out of the equation.
Ain't no street shit.
All right, so listen to me. Just listen to me, bro. I'm helping you. I'm helping you. I'm helping you. Listen to me.
Right.
That equation was 100% wrong, bro. Every single aspect, from fixed to variable costs, goes into determining your cost per mile. You've been calculating variable costs and you haven't even been doing that right, and you're assuming that that's your cost per mile, and your cost per mile, that's absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. And you're basing it off a hypothesis of an imaginary number, and you paid for this. That's wrong, bro. So this is what we're gonna do. I know you paid. I feel like I'm working for Vic now.
Come on, man, get off that. Man.
Oh man,
there ain't no net. You said you bought it from him. It's wrong. It's wrong, bro. I'm not finna sit up here and hold you. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you something is wrong.
Hey man,
if it's right, and I'm gonna look bad, my reputation is on the line.
Oh man,
I'm him.
Crazy.
I go around telling people I'm him. People want me to be wrong. Don't you think I know that? So why would I go be wrong purposely to make it seem like the next person is wrong when I know I'm right?
This is why we talk about this stuff all the time, man. You guys gotta pay attention to what's going on, man. You can't just come out here and running a business and taking information from people who don't know what's going on. And it's not that's not business, man. You can't do that. That's not how you run a business. You get what I'm saying? It's just not. You know what I mean? And for a lot of guys who come out here, you know what I mean? It's just not. It's not the way. You know what I mean? And man, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? So shout out to the people that pay for that stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out to, you know what I mean? But let me play you when Mark show hold on a minute. Axel, what's going on, man? Axel,
Can you hear me?
what's going on?
Not too much. Let me turn this off right here. You can hear me though, right?
I can hear you. Yeah. Fix your screen. I'll get back to you.
You got to fix it. You got to put a picture up or something for me.
Man, you acting like I'm Axel.
You just.
It's not.
That's
Mark.
how Mark does it. You just got to go over to that box on the left over there and drop. It don't matter. I'm green then tonight. Hey, listen. Here's the problem, okay? We got. I said it last year, Mark.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mark agreed. I said this last year. Not all these guys are teachable. The problem with that guy is you can tell he had maybe poor education growing up. Now he came into a box truck industry where you need to know some kind of business. This guy is not teachable. He might be teachable if you spend a year with him, but who's going to waste that much time?
Right.
Okay. So I got to hold you, and maybe not so much you, but more Mark, accountable. You guys got to stop saying, I like Vic. He's a good guy. But meanwhile, he's screwing everybody. That don't make no sense to me.
All right. So let me say this. I think okay, check this out. Let me clarify let me clarify me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I call out all the content creator. You watch me do this, right?
Yeah.
I don't have in my heart, I don't sit here and have in my heart hate inside for anybody. You get what I'm saying? I don't have bitterness towards these people. I just highlight their flaws and the issue that I see with them. But if I see them on the street, I'm going to say, if we're in a room, I'm not going to be like trying to kill them or nothing. You know what I mean? I think that's where me and Mark is coming from. You know, we're coming from a place where, you know, you do your thing and we'll just, we just highlight the issue that we have with people doing the things that they're doing. But I don't have hate in my heart, and Mark doesn't have hate. That's where we coming from. I think what
Yeah, I'm not.
you're talking about that if we see flaws, we should somehow be angry to the point where we can't stand the
No,
person. And that's where me and Mark, we're not coming from
no.
that place.
I'm not saying to hate anybody, but I'm saying when they switch to content creator,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you call them out 100% on what they're doing wrong, because this is what I
But that's
see
what
here. I
we're
see
doing
young.
now. This is why when we do these live stream now, we do it. But I think one of the things you gotta understand, Axel, like, um, we do it from a place of peace. You get what I'm saying? Not from a place of anger to a point where we get angry and get to, to like start a war or something, or starting it. You get what I'm saying? And that's where we
I
coming from. I
I
get what
understand
you're
it, but here,
saying, you know what I mean?
but
But
here's the problem I see though, Kirk. Because no matter what, everyone is watching everybody. Okay.
mm-hmm,
So when you say, yeah, this guy is maybe teaching wrong or giving the misinformation, but you said, oh, but I like the guy. Just leave that part out. Whether you like or don't like him, just leave
mm-hmm,
that part out. Because when it comes time to YouTube time, we're talking about what is wrong. So me, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say if you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. I'm not going to say, hey, Joe, man, that crap you're selling to these guys, I'm not going to bring that online. I'm going to keep business to business.
mm-hmm.
So when you let them out of the box like that, it kind of, I got people emailing me, and people are telling me, well, these guys are saying one thing, but then they're saying, oh, we like him. We're confused now. We don't know what's going on. And I think you need to leave it business to business. That stuff, this is a young black male, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's being led the wrong way by older black man. I don't care if it's white, black, or whatever. It's wrong. What the guy sold him, he's a thief. I'll be the bad guy. He's a thief. He took advantage of a young black man that obviously doesn't have the education, let alone the understanding to know box truck. The guy said he's been doing a couple months. I think he said mid-September. So he barely even reached 2 months yet. I'm going to give my prediction, like Mark gives prediction on the peak season. This guy
Right.
is done. He's cooked. He ain't going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it. That's my prediction. Anybody want to take any bets? We'll put the money on the wood. But I'm telling you, this guy is done. He cannot survive the way he's operating.
Hold on, Mark is
Especially,
coming in. Hold on, Mark is coming up. Hold on a minute, Axel. Mark. Mark.
Yo,
your screen
Yeah,
is black.
your screen is
I
black.
know. It's black for a reason. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but
Who emailed you and said I know it's
Just
black?
just random people. You know how you get the random people that email you? That's what I've been getting lately.
so those people are complaining that we're saying that we should.
It's
say
not
that,
so much. It's not so much they're complaining. It's they're confused because you said the guy says one thing, but we don't know what's going on because.
So
I'm
am
not
I
picking
supposed
on-
to hate the guy because he giving out
No,
misinformation?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. You got to separate. When you come online to talk about what's wrong, just talk about what's wrong, but don't even throw in there. Well, I like the guy. Just
Here's the
leave
thing.
that out.
When I say that, it's because I want him. This is what I want him to do: either do better or just stop doing it at all.
I
You know what I'm
agree,
saying?
100%.
But here's the thing: when I say that, it's not coming from a place like I'm not trying to, beat up on him. He ain't coming like that. He ain't like like I don't hate. He hasn't done anything to me to warrant me
right?
disliking him. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't warranted anything. He hasn't done anything to me to warrant me to dislike him. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have a conversation, but I know just from, seeing him on the internet for the past year and a half, he wouldn't be willing to sit down and have that conversation with me based on things even the other day when he said, you guys will never I'll never let you on my platform.
Yeah.
So, when he said that to me, I didn't respond to it. I just put it in my back pocket. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not good enough for you to pull me up, right? So that means I know if I wanted to sit down and talk to him and be like, look, man, this is wrong, this is not right. You might want to, slow down trying to do this publicly, because guys like me that really know what we're talking about can really, expose all this misinformation that you've been putting out since you've been covering box trucks. You see what I'm saying? I can really deep dive. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't warrant me. That doesn't give me the reason to go hate him or not dislike him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It ain't that serious.
I know what Axel. I know what you're right, and that's what I was gonna say. It's not that serious. I know what you're saying, and I know what people are saying, because customly, if you talk about somebody, people assume that there's some hate behind it. I mean, you go on Vic Live. He said it Sunday that he'll never bring us up. We can take that any kind of way. You get what I'm saying? And that can trigger us to be like, okay, well, screw you. We're gonna do an Axel on your ass then. We're gonna show your number, your name. We're gonna you get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. We're not at that level. And you gotta understand, when me and Mark is right now is the two foundation people in the community where it's trucking concerned. And he even said it Sunday. You get what I'm saying on his live.
Yeah, he admitted that though. He did admit that.
Right. And so there's a standard and expectation of us. You get what I'm saying? So we still got to be very careful of what we let the general public see. Because then again, you don't want people to look at you like, oh, man, so you up here talking business and doing all these things, but you hate this guy over here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get the few people that watches and say what like email you or whatever. But we have to remember that we have a bigger audience. And the people that watches us, they're not just watching us from a point of view of just watching to get educational stuff, but they're watching, we interact with other content creators. They're watching, we interact with each other. They watch how we interact with them. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody can in the comment section say, damn, if you don't like Vic and all these other guys, then I'm vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't going to take nothing for you not to like me, because you don't even know me. You get what I'm saying? So we got to be careful of how we present those type of stuff. I think when me and Mark talk about other content creator, and you would admit, it's frustrating to talk about these guys. It's agony sometimes to sit down and see the things they do. Vic outright steal partial from me. Him and a bunch of other, him and Boxtrop Bros, Trucking Out the Fox, Big Vic, and a whole host of different people. Even that chick sister, the guru chick, even her sister, book a consultation and try to come and steal that shit from me. I can give you a list of people who try to get that shit from me, Axel. But I don't have hate in my heart for those people, because again, we got a bigger audience that we have to make sure that we give them what they need, and we don't got time for that.
All I'm saying is like even Mark, you still there? Mark's still there?
Yeah, Mark is still
like
there.
Even Mark said last night.
Yeah, I'm here.
Kind of like,
yeah.
Mark even said last night. I believe it was last night. Like he said, a lot of people are coming because he's like the main box truck guy now. He's giving the education. He's teaching everybody. He's the one that's doing all the live streams and everything. And I just feel now when you put yourself on that platform, you have to make sure you give all the truth and all the knowledge. You can't hold it back and play good guy, bad guy. If somebody's doing something wrong, you got to put it out there. This is wrong, guys.
I don't think we play good no, I don't think we do that, Axel. I disagree, because forget about Mark, but forget about you. I don't know if you. I'm gonna send you Mark. I'm gonna send him the link of the first time I call out Vic and Trucking Out the Box. I call all of them out, Axel. I did this shit long all by myself. I take them on by myself, and that live stream that I did. Matter of fact, now that you say it, I'm a show the public what I did the first time. There was no Mark the Mentor. There was not you. I was done all by myself. You see what I'm saying?
All right, pause right there.
Pause
right there. 1 second. Okay, yeah, pause right there. How long ago was that?
That was over a year ago.
Okay, and in that year, nothing's been accomplished. You might have brought it up, but you didn't have.
But think about it. Think about me having hate in my art for over a year.
No, you don't have to have hate though. Don't think like when I do my videos I have hate.
Angry then. Let's say I'm angry towards those guys for over a year. No, think about it.
You don't have to have hate. You don't have to have anger. But you have to align yourself with the people that are on the same mission to do the same good thing, and that's to put out the truth, no matter whose feelings you may hurt. The truth has to come out, because in this industry, I see it 100 times worse in the vans. And that's why I'm probably a little bit more rough, because I've seen a lot of good people lose a lot of money, come into this industry, and they were good drivers. They could have maybe lasted in this industry, but they were strung along by the wrong people. They were taken advantage of. There's a guy, I believe he's watching now.
Wait, you said
He took
align.
one-
Wait a minute. You said align myself with the people that are on the same thing. I align with Mark. We try to,
Exactly.
wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. We even try to align ourselves with other people that we think would be transparent, and they don't even align with us because we too raw for them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
rough.
say this.
I'm
Let
rough
me
too,
say
but you
this.
guys throw me under the bus sometimes. But
No,
anyways,
but listen
go
to
ahead.
this. But listen
We
to
don't
this.
throw you under the bus.
We
I
don't
think
throw you
some of
under
the
You know
stuff
what I
you
mean.
do is. I think some of the stuff you do is overboard.
No, but listen to
Well,
this.
you know,
But listen to this. There are things that we could have done and said that me and Mark sit down and said, well, no, we ain't going to do it. You see what I'm saying? And we do it for a certain type of reason. We don't just do stuff. So you're saying doing this and that, but we vet what we put out. And we still got to protect who we are, because we presenting ourselves as business owners and businessmen and to experienced person. You can't stoop to a certain level. I'm supposed to be able to call somebody out, but don't show a certain type of envy, anger. Seems like I have an animosity with this guy. You get what I'm saying? So that's where Mark is coming from. When the dude says, hey man, leave my man Vic. Same thing when E-Dub came over here. He said the same thing. Mark said, hey man, I don't got no problem with dude. Mark always say the same exact thing. He never waver from saying that he got a problem with none of these content creators. Even when we talk about trucking out the facts, he said the
froze.
same thing. You know what I mean? So yeah. But go ahead, Axel.
my screen froze.
Go ahead. We can hear you. Mark, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Axel is coming from a point where he, I get what you're saying, but, we can't do it like that. We can't let anger lead and let us make and say and do certain things. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. I mean, I just wanted to see who he said was emailing them, because, I mean, I don't have to dislike the person to say what I have to say. I don't
Right.
hate anybody. I damn sure ain't got no reason to hate him, because he ain't did nothing to me. He
Right.
ain't did nothing to me. And I hear what you saying too, Axel, as far as you put me in that seat as far as the head, whatever. But I feel like I am doing my social responsibility. I don't go out to recruit people to watch my channel. The people that listen to me, my responsibility is to them. It's to keep them aware and up to date. You know what I'm saying? People that don't watch me, I could give two shits about.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't going out trying to recruit
E-
subscribers.
Everybody puts their part. Everybody has their certain skills, okay? Mine is a whole different set of skills. Different. Yours is different than mine,
Right.
okay? But we're all shooting for the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have another show I'm working on, and this one's going to be nasty, okay? This is a broker doing bad stuff, gave loads to a carrier. That carrier signed a driver up and only asked for the driver's license and the DIMS. They used someone else's driver to carry a load. That driver found out. I mean, that other carrier found out. Now he's coming for that broker, and he's coming for that 3PL company. Now he's coming for the insurance company. He's already reported him to the FMCSA. He's reporting him as insurance fraud too. This is nasty business on our side. What I'm working with is nasty, but it's for everybody. And if I have to put down bad brokers and bad agents to do it, I have no problem. So in my line of work, I cannot play good guy, bad guy. If I see something wrong, I have to put
Right.
it out. You know what I'm saying? I can't pick and choose. If I pick and choose, then I'll be biased. And I can't be biased. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, black, white, Chinese. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's coming out. So that's my skill set. Mark, you're doing a great job teaching, educating, putting out the facts and the numbers along with Kirk. And I just feel that these guys need to stop. Before the next good time comes, we have to stop the misinformation. It has to be put to an end. This fraud, sucking money from the less educated people, is bad. It's almost like a scammer taking advantage of a senior citizen.
So what do you suggest? Yeah. What do you suggest we do?
If you have to do an analysis, say, listen, this, you can use my video. I don't care. Chop it up.
I already depicted 2 videos, and then one video with a few videos in that one stream. Then last night he came up with that, which was from a stream the other day that we didn't say nothing about. We were in the chat, and we didn't even call him out in the chat and say the information was wrong. I didn't care. But since the dude came up last night, I corrected him. So now you see that. But even when you showcase the misinformation, people still like, well, that's big bro, man. It's all good. I ain't. So here's the thing. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? People that know that they got misinformed and paid for the misinformation, they still right. I had a chick come try to press me the other day that didn't even have shit that they never did business.
I saw that.
Pressing me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
All I'm saying is, Mark, like when you see it wrong, say, I saw this wrong. This content creator said this. It should be this. If you guys want to follow him, that's up to you. I'm telling you, with my facts and what I see, this is wrong. But with an understanding that a lot of these people, they won't understand. Like that guy last night, he'll never understand because he still worships the guy, even though he's wrong. So you'll never, you have bad students, even in school. You have bad students. They'll never listen. They'll never learn. They get left behind. So he's probably one of the guys that will get left behind. If you want to learn things in life, right, you go to the people. If you want to open up an ice cream shop, you're not going to go to Big Vic. If he starts doing content creation and open an ice cream shop, that'd be dumb to follow him. He's never had an ice cream shop. But if you go and line yourself with, I don't know, Baskin Robbins or somebody who's opened up an ice cream store, that's who you're going to learn from. So people just need to learn, but we got to put out and show people what's right and what's wrong. If they want to follow, they can follow. If they don't want to follow, that's up to them. All I'm saying is we don't want to keep hashing over the same stuff. We pull in the content. Is it right? Is it wrong? You want to follow them? You think it's right? That's on you. But I'm telling you, my opinion, or if the facts I presented, it's wrong. Or these guys continue. Kirk said he brought him up a year ago. So in a year, he's still gone to scam more people as far as I'm concerned because maybe we're not rough enough. We're not rough enough. Those type of people we have to be rough with because they smile. Everything is nice. Join my program. I got the secret sauce. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think
you're not gonna fight them with kindness.
I think at this point, I mean, we're like Mark always said, we're not the box truck police, and I'm gonna say what I say and just leave it at that. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go overboard. You get what I'm saying?
I think me poking fun at him, I think that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know he sees.
And I think
it.
we're being direct. Are you saying that we're not being? I think we're being 100% direct.
I mean, how can you not be direct? Who else is it? I mean, who else is it? Right. You see what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I poke my fun because I want him to realize how silly he looked so he could stop. The purpose is I want him to stop. I don't want him to stop making content. I just want him to stop putting out misinformation. Listen, the time is up, bro. This is what it is. For a while, he was the top guy. The reason why he's the top guy is because he got the most subscribers. People, they look at those subscribers and, he's real charismatic and he talks real well and he motivates you and he has that, that positive attitude. And these people so naive, that's not even trucking. Truckers have filthy mouths. You know what I'm saying? They cuss. Ain't no nice trucker. I've been doing this shit for 14 years. So they get bamboozled by that. You see what I'm saying? They get bamboozled, and he had the 2021 run, 2022 run, and because he has all these subscribers, he's like the big guy. You see what I'm saying? And that's what people get bamboozled from. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He don't want me to pass him. Because if I pass him and continue to create content the way I create content, then ain't none of them gonna make no money.
Like,
Yeah.
let me ask you another thing, Mark and
Wait a
Kirk.
minute.
Let me
Axel.
ask you.
Wait a minute. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is a chick. Just look at her old attitude and demeanor. Check this out real quick. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. So
What's
let's be clear.
see? So this is what we're not gonna be. This is anger right here. You see what I'm saying? You see the attitude? Let's be clear. Don't even say good night. I try to say good night.
First of all, what I said was you all
Good.
could have
Hold
done
on a
that
minute.
better.
Good
And the
evening.
reason
Wait, you see, I try to let her say good evening, good night. We couldn't even get it from her. And this was even
Yeah.
she was even talking to me. She come from Markhead. Wait.
Yeah, but
Sexy.
No,
me
let
trucking.
her
I
talk.
mean,
Let her talk. She said
I
we
have
could
a
have did
cold,
what?
Uh,
so I have a cold, so bear with me.
okay.
But I said that it could have been done better. And the
Mhm.
reason I said that, first of all, I'm from New Orleans. We don't play that fake gangster stuff because you're not gonna sit on a
Who was
live and
being
call me.
who was being the fake
Hold on,
gangster?
no, no, no. Let me say what I'm saying.
You see that, Axel? This is
listen,
a lady that don't even. She claimed that she don't even get mentorship.
Hey,
Was
she
angry.
the classic chick that Kevin Samuels was talking about. You see what I'm saying? And
but you know what
that's
though?
why I just let her. That's why I just let her go ahead and. I mean,
But
'cause
this type of
just look
person,
at it. Just
this
look at it,
thi-
dog. Like I ain't gotta respond to that.
listen,
Look at
this
it.
person here, she's talking, but she hasn't even been in the industry long enough. So her words don't mean anything because she
That's
doesn't even
why I
have the
said I ain't
experience.
tripping on her. Let
Yeah.
her talk. Let her talk. She
It
ain't.
is
But
what
let
it
me ask
is,
you guys
man.
another thing. You guys saw my video. Even if we don't look at all this class and all this stuff, there was the part at the end of the video where I showed one of his sponsors was his dispatch company. Now we all know that dispatch companies are very bad for a lot of these box truckers. Even that part you guys could have covered because how he has a sponsor that goes to an address and shows a garbage can and he wants to teach people and give classes, that to me concerns me a lot because he's saying this dispatch company is one of his sponsors. He's promoting that dispatch company. So now I'm wondering how many of these box truckers went and signed up with that scandalous dispatch company.
Hold on a minute. Hey,
You know?
Mark. Hold on a minute. Hey, Mark. Hey,
Just play the video. They want to see it,
hey,
man.
Mark. You
Since you
see
got
what
it on
he?
private.
You see your FBA? You see what he FBA?
That's what I'm saying. This happened on Kirk Live. If it would have happened on my live, she would have got desecrated. The chat would have. Hey, check it out. The chat would have destroyed her. It didn't happen on my live. If it would have happened on my live, man, she
Hey,
would have
D.
jumped off a bridge.
D was like, wait, what was this?
You might as well just let them play a little bit of it, bro. She got to talking about her brothers, and I'm like, what your brothers got to do with this?
Oh man.
That chick is crazy.
another man on a live stream because that comes off as disrespectful. I felt like you could have went to him differently. I don't know y'all relationship. I'm just watching
Hey
like
Mark.
everybody else.
Hey Mark.
But if you are
Hey Mark. I'ma send you the video. I'ma send you posted that
No,
you're trying
just
to
let
do.
it play. I ain't gonna post it.
talking
Just
to
let it
a
play.
grown man on that's some whole shit, that's some bitch shit, that's disrespectful. So I felt like you could have went at him better. You both are very intellectual men. So why sit up there and come off ignorant like that?
But I
That's what I
told her.
said. I never
But
cursed
I
at you
told her.
and was like, you this, you whatever. I never did that. I just felt like you could have came at him better. And I'm gonna come off because I don't feel good. I have a cold, but I did want to say something because no, I never cursed you.
But let me ask you a question before you go real quick. Did you see
No,
the live
yeah, I
stream?
can't. Go ahead, bro.
Wait. Did you see the live stream we did when we did it with Big Vic?
Yeah, I watch everything y'all post, even if I don't catch the live. I might watch the 4 hours while I'm driving or whatever. Everything y'all post, I watch it.
Yeah, so what we're saying is there's times when we talk to Big Vic and Big Vic will leave and then he'll go and do the opposite of what he says. He do it all the time. I asked him
I,
one time, about sneak dissing, and he laugh about it. You get what I'm saying? But this
I
is you and Mark
She,
beef. This is not me and you.
and
This
I
is
ain't got no beef with no woman. First of all, she didn't see the whole live stream when trucking out the box came when we was talking to the box truck couple and just came in and just disrespected my whole live on some tough shit. So listen, the way I handle people online is the way they come at me first. You see
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It
I
ain't got nothing to do. Hold on. Let me explain something to you. This the internet. This the internet. Ain't nothing real about the internet. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing real about it. We had a whole storyline going on. A whole storyline. From the boys in the hood to the get out the car, the mask and all that stuff was a part of the storyline. You see,
I've seen them.
you didn't see none, but you just came in there and hey, since you want to hold me accountable, check this out. Since you saw that live stream with the mask and you saw how I presented it and the information that I did present when I was on the live stream last night, that you was in there and I'm going back and forth with him and he's saying he didn't say it and you was in there, which you clearly saw my live stream and I showed his content. Why you didn't be like, you know what? Hold on, Vic. You did say it. I saw it. I saw it. Since you want to hold me accountable, you got to
You
be fair and you got to hold
already
everybody
had
else.
you already had the rat crew behind you cheering you on. That was
What rat crew?
messy.
So she never hold
What
You
Mark
rat
whoever
crew?
your
accountable
guy
because he
was
come
on
with a
the
crew.
side. I felt like
Mark, you come with an internet crew, so she not gonna hold you accountable.
Listen, we pulled up. Listen, I didn't know every. Listen, all I knew was 60 people in there. It was about 10, 15 people talking. As soon as I put that first comment in the chat, people just started coming out the woodworks. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know
Right,
the
right.
MGMs was in there. I didn't know. But as soon as they seen Mark pop up in that chat, everybody, you saw people coming off roofs, people coming out gangways, people coming from around the corner. You know what I'm saying? They stood up. And then
Right.
Vic
Hey,
was like,
Mark.
oh, here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come. It was like we was coming down the block finna air him out. He just started sniping people, blocking people and shit. So
Right.
it wasn't I didn't go in there with a bunch of people like I called people and said, come on, let's go and Vic live on some lame shit like that. That wasn't the case, man.
But listen
She
to what I
tweaking.
asked her. Watch this, Axel. Listen to what I asked her about Vic. Watch.
that
Watch
was
her attitude.
messy. And as
First of all,
men, y'all put this
first of
at
all, let me
y'all put
explain something to you.
it
Let me
was
explain
messy.
something to you.
It was
These
messy. It
subscribers, I
was
don't have their phone. I don't have their phone numbers.
You
So
know
if
y'all
Big
I
need
Vic.
to
jump, listen, if I jump in the live and there's people already watching there in the sidelines not saying nothing, and then when I come in, people come out the woodworks. What? How is that my fault? I'm minding
it
my
was
business.
messy.
I don't have
And he
these guys' number. Hold on. Let me explain something to you. I don't have these people's number. They subscribers. I've been said it plenty of times. Me and Kirk had a whole dialogue on Monday show. He said, man, Mark, if you go into somebody's town and they want you to do this, do that, you going to meet with them? No. So if I want to meet with, why do you think I got these people number? This the internet.
Right.
it was
So I didn't know
messy.
these people was in there. These people started coming out the woodworks.
Vic,
Let,
Vic was doing his thing, minding his business. Y'all jumped in. His live started with that when you say quote unquote whatever, and it became messy. No,
you
I'm
know
not gonna
Big
jump
Vic?
in.
Hold
Just
on.
like,
You know
hold
Big
on,
Vic?
hold on 1 second. Just like I did not comment when trucking
See, when I asked her if she know Big Vic, oh, she cut me out. But watch how she gonna get angry when I ask her
out of the
again.
box came in, he came at you sideways. I felt you was right in that situation. I sit back, I didn't have nothing to say. But no, when I felt like you was being messy yesterday, I'm not gonna jump in that. When you was being
Check this
messy the
out.
other time, I said it because it was on your
If
live.
this the internet. This the internet.
It is, and you
So
all are business.
when people say things about me and then they throw stones and hide their hand, I don't trip. I sat down and had a whole dinner with the man. I do it again. Now trucking out the box, if I see them, it's up.
See?
It's up.
So let me ask you a
You see
question,
what
because
I'm
this
saying?
is a
It's
question.
up.
Wait, Mark. Wait.
Vic, I don't have no issue with it. I stood up for Vic the other night.
You saw when
The,
Mark
the,
stood
the
up for
only
Vic?
thing, the only thing, listen,
No,
I'm a person
because
with
I'm watching.
principles. I'm a man with principles. At the end of the day, if I feel a certain type of way, I'm going to address it. You dig what I'm saying? I've addressed the situation. I pulled up shit from last year. I put everything in the context with people so people wouldn't think I'm just making some shit up for a reason to go mess with somebody. I let shit go for a whole year. I don't give
Can
a
I ask
damn
you?
about that shit.
Hold
It's
on.
the
She asking you
internet.
a question, Mark.
Hold on. No, hold on. One more thing I'm gonna say. And then when he did the live stream about 3 weeks ago, it's on private now when he said, man, First of all, it's only 3 box truck people that go live. Me, Kirk, and Vic. Vic just started going back live. Kirk do maybe 1 live a week. I'm the one who does most of the lives, and some of my live streams go 3, 4, 5 hours. So when he said that a few weeks ago, man, you got content creators, we, going 3, 4, 5 hour lives. We not doing that over here. Shout out like that little sneaky stuff. Okay, I got the time now. I'm gonna respond and I'm gonna start doing my stuff. You see what I'm saying? So what it is when I do my stuff, you know directly who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say no, I wasn't about you. I'm the only person who does 4 and 5 hour live streams. First of all, it ain't that many box truck content creators as it is. 2, the ones that's around, a lot of them don't even know what the hell they talking about.
So, question. If
Time
you
out,
broke
Kirk. Pause it
bread
for a
with this
second.
man,
Hey, get to
and
the
I've
part when
seen-
I told her, and then another thing. Don't sit up. You a woman. Don't tell no man. You don't tell me what to do. I address whoever I want, the way I want to address him. Who you think you is? And then she
Oh,
talking
hold
about
on.
her brothers. Her brothers. Man,
Mark,
your
you
brothers ain't gonna
remember-
do shit.
Mark, you remember last night you said something. You said something along the lines like, you can watch the content creator or something, and don't just assume or take it at face value or something. Go do your own research. You remember saying that?
I said it yesterday.
Yeah. So like in this situation with her, and I remember she brought it up. Somehow you guys brought me up or something. Oh, I don't like that guy or something. I'm not watching his stuff. Nobody said you got to like
She
me
said that.
or anybody else. But if somebody puts out some information about something along that topic that you're in, you should research. You should research. Watch all the content creators and then come to your own decision. But she's already going to be biased because she won't even watch anything to do with what I
But
put
that's
out.
crazy
Whether
because
it's about
she said we're the one that let her find Vic channel. That's what she said in that interview.
That's good. She can stay over there for all I give a
You see what
damn.
I'm saying? So even though she come, that just show you that people will come and still don't support us because of our views towards business. They do it all the time.
okay, but here's another thing. And then Mark even said right before a few minutes ago, I stood up for Vic. Me, I would have said, hey, you go watch what you want to watch. I'm not defending anybody. You watch what you want to watch. You come to your own decision. You got questions? I can answer. I'll answer them. But I'm not going to sit here and defend anybody. That's what I would have told her. You go watch what you want to watch,
No.
but don't come on my channel and be biased because
I
you
told her
only
that.
know the ones.
Yeah. Oh, he
Yeah,
got
you-
deep.
I told her that she was biased.
He told her that.
You got to keep watching.
I remember that, but I understand that. But you also threw in, I defended him.
I did
So as a
defend him.
content creator, I want to defend him though.
But here's the thing, Axel. I'll defend you. If I'm somewhere else
But
and
if-
I know somebody doing something that ain't right, and because I know you, I'm going to defend you. If I know you and I'm somewhere else, ain't nobody going to throw shit on your name if I'm there.
Right.
Okay, but
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
I'm just
I
not
understand
gonna,
what you're saying. But in the situation, what we're talking about with what's going on in the community with this 1,500 and all these charges and all this stuff and giving out misinformation, I would have said, listen, I cannot defend this guy when I see all this misinformation being put out. Honestly, do you see me putting out a bunch of misinformation? I try to put as much factual stuff as I can because I don't want to put out misinformation.
I hear
But
you.
somehow when that guy creates and what he's doing, it's more of a sales tactic just to bring people over so he can sell programs to like that poor young soul last night who
I
is
get you.
he's lost soul. He's a
But
lost
here's
soul.
the thing.
And
You can, like, I don't have to put out a person's personal information to destroy him, especially a person who got a bunch of misinformation. The only thing I got to do is go through his catalog of content and just destroy him. Just keep pulling up stuff and destroy him. I don't have to put him and his family in harm's way, Axel. And that's why
That
I
goes back
defended
to
him
what I
against
said
you, because you put his personal information up. See, I don't have an issue. Like an enemy, then go for it, man. Destroy him. He's not an enemy to me. He's not somebody that caused harm to my family. He hasn't taken any money out of my pocket. So he's not somebody that, if you drop the low on him and I know you dropping the low on him and I know him, but I don't like him because he an op, I ain't gonna give him the heads up. It ain't no situation like that. It's a situation where, the man got a family, you know what I'm saying? And he got grandkids. And I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. I wouldn't want to. I would defend you the same way if he did it to you. I would go stand on business. You see what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't right. I don't think misinformation warrants putting out a person's private information. I feel like you could have did that or went about it another way. It's information. Just depict the information. Go through the information. The information is the whole purpose that people watch his channel for the information. So if the information is wrong, then that damages his credibility right then and there. You don't have to put him in jeopardy or put him in harm's way.
But listen, when you don't understand, when I do my shows, I have to show addresses because it involves the corporations and the FMCSA. That's why. If you put down your doghouse, I'm going to show the doghouse. I cannot sit there and say he lives in this state, but why? What's wrong? Well, the problem's wrong is because he has a corporation in one state, and he has the FMCSA believing it's another address. So I have to show this is that. It's public information. You know, I have another one right now where I believe there's a huge insurance fraud from an insurance company. When I search, it comes back to a virtual address. The virtual address has a virtual agent. So now you've gotten trucking companies signing up with this insurance company. If something goes wrong, how do you sue them? How are you going to sue a virtual agent and a virtual address?
Right.
And I have to show it.
I get what you're saying, Axel, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna wrap it up, man, because I gotta go over to Mark to do the testimonial. And but yeah, we can do it. We can talk about it the next time. But you know, I mean, I think at the end of the day, as you seen yesterday, people gonna follow who they believe that, because this, like her, she believe Vic, the guy believe. There's a brainwash thing goes on. I don't know. There's some type.
You know what's gonna happen, Kirk? She has no experience in the business. She's gonna be another one of these people. Who knows? Maybe 2-3 months down the line, she's gonna be selling courses next. That's the problem with all these people coming into the industry. They don't even have authorities, half of them, but they're giving classes. They're selling courses. This is big time on our side. This is a joke. How you gonna?
And that's why
how you gonna teach people, and you don't even have any experience? Who started this?
Yeah, I mean, it is what
But see, here it goes. You can't just blame them. You got to blame the retards that buy the shit.
Yeah, you got to blame.
That's why I make fun of them too. You a retard, and you don't, like last night. Like, you don't even know you've been bamboozled because you don't know anything, and you didn't even take the time to go do your own due diligence. You see what I'm saying? So if you preaching to a bunch of, if you don't know shit, and you preaching to a bunch of people who don't know shit, they don't know that they getting taken advantage of. And see, that's the thing. See, he was the man for these past couple of years, and then we came along.
But Mark, it goes back to what I said.
What I'm doing is disrupting. I'm a disruptor.
But here's the problem. That guy, I don't think he'll understand, even if you teach him or show him what's wrong.
And that's fine.
He doesn't, you know, so like we say these retards, but the problem is a lot of them, they won't even know if they're being scammed.
But
you said what did you say last night? Let me sell you something.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. I think after watching that guy and even this lady, they know the bullshit. They do identify it. They do identify the bullshit. Because if you go back, if you continue to watch when I ask her, you see what I'm saying? They know these guys are not on top of their game. That's why when I asked her, I said, do you know Vic personally? She said she take it as me thinking something outside of the box. And I'm like, damn, I don't mess with no married man, and I'm a single woman and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, then why are you going so hard for a man that you don't even know? And she kept reiterating to us, a brother, and where they're from, and we don't play that stuff. And it's like, why are you going so hard?
That shit didn't even have shit to do.
Over a conversation over a man that you claim that you don't even know. It's just great. This is why when E-Dub come on the live with me and Mark, and he said to me, well, my wife, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about your wife. It's like this hardcore, you get what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I gotta go, man. I can't, man. It's you trying to get me upset, so I gotta keep it funky for my testimonial. I don't want to curse out nobody and Mark.
Oh, you going on Mark's show?
I'm gonna get out of here, man.
This is nuts.
Sounds good.
I mean, the Hindu walk was like, man, what was this? Hey, Mark.
Hey, and
you
Mark,
see why I told
make
we
sure you
can't-
hold him accountable.
Yeah.
Mark, you see why I told you we
Oh,
can't
who
let-
accountable?
Kirk.
Who, Kirk?
Yeah.
Who, me? Oh, I'm gonna get school for Mark tonight. I'm up for the
But Mark
challenge.
did go. Mark did. You still go a
gonna
little,
hold him
went a little
accountable,
easy on
but
that
it
guy
may not
last
be
night.
for. I'm gonna hold him accountable, but it's not gonna be for what people think it's gonna be for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, man. But yeah, guys, thank you guys. Axel, thanks for coming through, man. I'm gonna jump off and get ready for
sounds good.
Mark. I mean, we go
I'm
a
out,
little
I'm
bit
out.
over.
Yeah, I'm out.
This
Let me get ready
live
for
is
that.
on private. So that's why a lot of people don't see it because a lot of stuff is in it. I don't want people to see it. But I think I'm gonna cut it and then post it. But yeah,
Kirk.
I appreciate you for coming through. All right.
Kirk, make sure you have Mark show you how to put the background on the green screen for next time.
Which one? Yours?
Yeah. Ask Mark. He knows how to do
Yeah,
it.
I gotta ask him how to do it. All right,
Okay.
Axel.
I'll see
All
you.
right, man. Peace out.
Peace out.
All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man, and I appreciate you guys. Go and check me out over by Mark. I'm gonna be over there in about 15 minutes because I gotta get ready, man. All right. Come and see if I'm like one of Vic. Come and check out if I'm in the course, man. I'm in the course. Hey, Devante, come and check me out over by Mark, man, and see if I'm in the course in the freedom course. All right. Peace out, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Peace out.